All right, guys, we are on our last lesson. We are going to be talking about natural logs. Now, natural logs are similar to logarithms. We just have a base that we call e, and we're going to talk more about that in a second. But with natural logs, we can do the same thing. We can go from exponential to logarithmic form. We use the same properties, and we can solve them. So let's learn a little bit more about what this e base is. E is an irrational number. And when we approximate its value, it's about 2.71828, and it goes on and on and on and on. Okay, so we usually use E when we're talking about real world scenarios. Okay, and exponential functions with base E are called the natural base, so that's why we also use natural logs. And so an example of that would be a function of e to the x power. That's an example of a natural base with our e functions. And then our logarithmic functions are called natural logs. And an example of that would be log base e of x, but we can abbreviate it with ln of x, or natural log of x. So these mean the same thing. Log base e of x and ln, natural log of x, mean the same thing. So now that we're a little bit more familiar with what our e is, let's convert from exponential to logarithmic on a couple of these functions. It works the same way as we did with the other logs. We're just using e as our base. So starting here with number 1, I have that e to the x power is equal to 24. Now if I were to rewrite this, log, my base is the thing being raised to a power, so that would be e of 24 is equal to x. But remember, I can rewrite log base e as ln of 24 is equal to x. All right, let's do another one. Number 2, e to the 9th power is equal to x. So that would be ln of x is equal to 9. All right, let's do one more. Let's do number 3. E to the x plus 5 power is equal to 72. Well, I know e is going to be my base, so I can go straight to natural log of 72 is equal to x plus 5. So that is going from exponential to logarithmic form. Now let's go from logarithmic form to exponential form. On number 4, natural log of x is equal to 58. So because it's natural log, I know my base is e. My exponent is this 58, and that's equal to x. All right, number 5, natural log of 6 is equal to x. That would be e to the x is equal to 6. And last one, natural log of x minus 9 is equal to 32. So that would be e to the 32 power is equal to x minus 9.